The pigs are all in a bottle shape created by metal fencing, which affords them their only view of the interesting lights beyond the farm, but also punishes by pinching their snouts when they peek through. Each piece of fencing is identical and strange looking. Along the top of the fence is a row of long wavy barbs, which one pig believes are antennas. If a pig tries to overcome the fence, he'll be pricked and held. The farmer will let the pig suffer to set an example for the others. A dying pig stuck to the fence may wonder about three things. 1. How long he's been waiting to die. The pigs understand time as the distance from hunger to feeding as one unnamed unit, and hunger to a special meal, beef stock, bone, another pig, as half an unnamed unit. Since the pig isn't fed during his time spent on the fence, the pig may believe that time has paused inconveniently for him. 2. If he'll ever see another pig again. The pig will begin to suffer from loneliness unless he prefers isolation. The pig will decide that oinking and other pig noises and nudges against him are an elaborate hallucination. The pig will despair and negotiate with his understanding of what a pig is. He will convince himself that a truck connected to a wagon is a strange but friendly pig, and oink at it hollowly. Each arrangement of clouds, straw, and shit will appear as a pig. Being ignored by the new pigs will cause the trapped pig to despair. 3. Why did God give him pain? Pigs are aware of God, though most hate him, and they uproot the earth to look for Satan. God, feeling mischievous, drops more pigs into the bottle shape, whose shit will ramp off of other pigs' curved backs and land in the field. A sinkhole which swallowed one piglet was Satan reaching up into the mire for a disciple. He returned the piglet as Orph, the farmer's helper, who came to the farm with fig Newtons which he fed the pigs. Orph fed each pig his Newton while poking their ear with a needle attached to a blue grip with a liquid bladder hidden inside. The device made the sound of a toothless jelly creature traveling through a pipe by sucking across its walls. Orph lifted piglets who became trapped in mud and let them ride inside of his ball cap, which he carried at his side while completing his duties until they became frightened. When two pigs fought, Orph rolled both through the mud. The amusement enjoyed by the entire farm once carried a pig onto 2 feet and then toppled him over again. Some pigs howled louder than an engine. Painful apples grew on some pigs' assholes. Others awoke with completed prolapses which began red but became brown as the mud and pink underneath, indicating infection. A pig could expect a prolapse to begin the day after he shit too much or with too much resistance. When the pigs were fed Funyuns and concentrated meatballs, which were as hard as stale bread, there would be 3 vibrant prolapses the next week, which acted as nets for the following day's shit. At times the prolapse became a mound of shit with the apple center. Here we reach the useful part of the story, the moral. Orph was not hired to care for the pigs like he had the first week. The farmer had hinted at this over the phone when he said that the job would require him to care for the pigs and take care of the pigs. The farmer's Greek accent decimated all language. The farmer's wife had to explain after 1 week to Orph that his job was to remove all pig prolapses and kill the pigs who didn't seem like they were going to recover. It's here that I'd like to point out that pigs are at least as smart as dolphins and whales. There's likely a pig somewhere who's smarter than someone you've met. Almost every pig had a growing prolapse glowing with infection. They weighed as much as dense fruit of equivalent size, and once per day an exhausted pig sat on his own prolapse and twirled into the air moments later, howling in pain. The other pigs didn't laugh. Pigs are extremely sensitive, and a few people who've kept them as pets found their flooring uprooted and their pipes exposed and gnawed on after they immediately scolded their pig, like they would have a dog. Orph had been given a pair of snippers which had once been used to trim a messy hedge into the shape of a dinosaur on the opposite end of the world. They fit in one hand when he squeezed them closed. Orph had been given a pair of snippers. They fit in one hand when he squeezed them closed, a spring contracted. The farmer's wife had to devised a grotesque workstation while the sun was still down. She woke the pigs up by poking each in the stomach with her shoe and led them farther down the bottle. The pigs fell asleep again while she laid down wide sheets of plain paper streaked with egg, the pig's absolute least favorite, in a row from one fence to the next. She hauled a wooden tending desk, a medieval-looking thing, out of the house and put it among the pigs with the shears resting on the chair. Now Orf sat in the chair and asked for the pig with the largest prolapse by shouting its name, Mudpie. Mudpie galloped to Orf and fit himself between two wooden rods which gave the desk its name. Orf lowered his head onto the pig's back. It turned as far as it could to feel Orf's shoulder. Mudpie had been accused of cynicism, but his only experience at the tending desk had been with a nurse who fed him cooked spaghetti and made his back feel better. Orf reached around to where the pig's udders would be and squeezed the trimmers with all his might. A bit of pus burst out of the head of the prolapse, but the skin wasn't broken by Orf's efforts. The pig kicked its back legs and slid against the pole, which filled its stomach with splinters. It cried out and jerked its head away from Orf, who inspected the snippers and found that they had no sharpness.